Hello, welcome to Cards by Kate Fletcher. Today I have a project share for you and I'm going to show you everything that I've made in April. So let's just jump straight into the video. So the first thing I did was this memory Dex card. I've never done one of these before. Was talking on a live with some crafty friends about them and decided to have a go. So this is going to be sent to one of my friends with a swap that I'm going to show you in a minute. As a first attempt, I don't think it's horrendous, but I've seen so much better online. And some of my friends shared in a group the ones they'd been doing and they were amazing, so definitely something to keep having a go at. And there's going to be another one shown later that I've got to make for Roz of Crafty Mama Paper Crafts for her giveaway, so that one I will show you in a minute. So that memory Dex card is going with this pocket letter swap. So I've made a 9 pocket under the sea themed pocket letter using my Paper Craft Society box. It's just adorable. I love it. I did a lot of stamping, a lot of die cutting. I've added my own sequins. I think it came out really, really well. So just thought I would show you that. So those are going to go together. I've also done a mini pocket letter swap, and this is what I came up with for that one. I'm really, really chuffed with this actually, and how different are the two. They're like at different ends of the spectrum. I thought I'd push myself out of my comfort zone for this, so I've kind of attempted a vintagey type theme. I used craft card, I stamped the backgrounds, I distressed it down with the distress inks, then I've grabbed out some more stamps and fussy cut them. I loved the depth and dimension I got on this one by adding a little bit of glossy accents, and I love how these sentiments from Tim Holtz all feed into each other. So that's going in the post. Then I've used my Daisy May stamps and I've made this one. They came free with Creative Stamping Magazine and I just could not wait to play. So I've made a new home card for some friends who like gardening and I think it's super cute. I'm so chuffed with how that came out, and I have used my Black Widow pencils to colour that. Next I have my shaker card. This is the easiest shaker card in the whole world to make, and I did do a video on this, so if you haven't seen that, definitely check it out. Love this card. I'm really chuffed with this. It all shakes, it's super cute, it's so spring-like. I just love that one. Next I've had another Paper Craft Society box out. This one was the mixed media one by Pretty Gets Gritty. I think that's how you pronounce it. Really not my comfort zone. I really wanted to play and just see what I could do. So I used the pretty papers that came in the box. I've done some stamping with the stamps. I used the stencil with my Nouveau Mousses. I've used the die cuts. I just think it made such a great card. I was really surprised at myself. And I really like that card. Some of my husband's friends are quite brainy and sciencey, so that's why we've got age is just an imaginary number. He picked the sentiment. He said it was a mathematical thing. I don't know, but yeah, that will be going to one of his friends. But I was quite chuffed with it, so there you go. And then I learnt a new technique this month, and it was embossing on the acetate. And I really quite like the effect, and it looks beautiful with light behind it. I don't think I can show you with the light behind it. No, it's not catching. I haven't put a sentiment on this one yet because everything I've tried so far I haven't liked. positioning, style, words, just nothing is speaking to me. So I'm going to put it away for a little while, and when I need it, then I'll work out what sentiment to put on it. But I think it's really, really pretty and I absolutely love it. So I thought I would show you that one. I also have this one, same technique as before. I actually made a mistake earlier. I said embossing on acetate. I should have said embossing on vellum. Really quite pleased with this one. I've used my Crafter's Companion Pearl Centura card, which I hoard like you would not believe because it's just so pretty. But I made myself use it and I think it looks really effective with this technique. I did consider putting some more flowers around the edges of the aperture, but I kind of like it as it is. So I think this one I'm going to leave like this, but if I do another one, I'll definitely add some flowers just to maybe finish it a little bit more. But I think that's really, really pretty and I'm really proud of that one. I also had a return to the bokeh technique. I hadn't done it for so long and it was a challenge in last month's group post. So I had a go. I really like the effect. I finally got to use my Apple Blossom bird frame stamp. I haven't used this and I've had it for probably 3 years, if not longer. So really happy that I found a use for it. And I think that's made a really pretty card. I've also had a go at using up some of those backgrounds that I'd made last month, and I really like this one. I've used my Daisy May stencil, which I had used the spray inks on, and then I just fussy cut it, matted and laid it onto one of the other backgrounds. I've used my tropical pack from Craft Label. I just really, really love how this looks. I think it's a really pretty card and it's an all occasion card as well, so always useful to have in the stash. And I've done some double time stamping with spotlight colouring. I think it's really, really pretty. This was a challenge laid down in the Facebook group and I think it's beautiful. This is actually washi tape on the background. It's my Gretel Creates washi tape and I just think it complemented the colours that I'd picked out for the spotlight colouring. So it's quite a small card, but I think it's really pretty, so I'm really happy with that one. Next up I have a challenge card to share with you. So I have used the new collection from House Couple Ditch and Craft Consortium, and this is called a floating stepper card. The inspiration came from Sam Calcott's channel. I was challenged to make this by some friends on Facebook and it's adorable. I love it. I think it's come out so well. It allows the collection to talk for itself. Papers do all the work. I have fussy cut some of the butterflies. I don't know if you can see from this paper. I think it's super cute and so adorable. So really happy with how that came out. Sticking with Craft Consortium for a second, I have also made this really small card here. This is using Gift of Giving. It's another House Couple Ditch collection. It was out in July last year. This one actually launched on my birthday. It's the only collection I'll ever be able to tell you the date it launched on because this launched on my birthday. But this is going to France, and because postage is so expensive, I just thought keep it nice and simple, keep it small. My brief was that the lady likes purple, so that's why I've chosen to keep the purple border on, and I've also used some of the cardstock to stamp the sentiment. So really happy with that. Super, super cute. It's literally just one of the topper sheets that comes on the 12x12 pad. So that's that one. Next up I have a pocket letter swap. This is also going to France, but this is for somebody completely different. This lady is a friend on a group and we agreed to swap a mini pocket letter. So I was feeling very spring-like the day I made this, and I've used a lot of ephemera from my stash, and I've also used some spring washi that I got from Gretel Creates. Again, it's come out really well. I'm really happy with it. I keep just trying new things when I make pocket letters, so none of my pocket letters ever look the same at the moment, but I'm really happy with how that's come out. I've got one more pocket letter to make. I just need to decide on a theme right now, because at the moment I'm like, what should I do? But that is a mini, so we put that over there. Next up is the memory decks I have made for Roz. So this should have been received by the time this video goes up, so I thought I'd share it. A lot different to the first one that I showed you, but do you know, I really like it. I think this has come out really, really well. The coffee cup was sent to me in Happy Mail, and then I've just grabbed some ephemera and layered it up and just kept it quite simple, but I think it's really effective, and I really, really, really like that. You can almost smell the coffee coming off it because of the colours. It's just, I love it. I'm really pleased with it. So hopefully Roz will like that. And the last cards that I have to show you are some that I've made using my Nouveau Mousses. This one I absolutely love. I'm so proud of this. I think that is so pretty and so effective. I have done a video for this, so if it's not up already, it will be coming very soon after this video. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Next we have this one. These flowers were sent to me by Steph, and I have been using them on various projects as I go. So happy that I have used stuff and not hoarded it. And then we have this one here, really, really pretty again. I think it's worked out really, really well. But out of all of them, I think that was my favourite. Really proud of that. So that is those bits. Next up is a card I made using the latest issue of Creative Stamping Magazine. It's an under the water themed card, and I think it's come out quite well. I'm really annoyed that I smudged it though with my finger, but what can you do? These things happen. So I've ended up stamping on vellum here. I've used some of the elements from the Sam Calcott Papercraft Society box. So this stencil, for example, that was in her box, and the Mother of Pearl cardstock was as well. And I think this ink as well, actually. But I'm fairly happy with how this has come out. A little bit annoyed that I did smudge it with my finger, but these things happen with handmade cards, sadly. These were Happy Mail, and I think they work really well on the card because they are shell-like. So we have that one there. Next up, I have a card I made using the newest collection from House Ditch and Craft Consortium. So this is a picnic themed card for a competition I saw advertised. I'm not sure whether you had to enter all 8 days or you could just enter one day, but I've only entered one day, and this is the card I made for it. I think it's come out really well. I really, really like this one. This backing paper here is actually Daisy May. But yeah, I think it's really cute. There was a lot of fussy cutting for this card. I fussy cut butterflies. The cupcakes here, those are on the 12 by 12 pad. The macaroons actually came from a different paper pad I own, but I just thought it worked with the picnic theme. And this bunting came from the Gift of Giving, and again I fussy cut it. So there was a lot of fussy cutting, but it worked really, really well, and I'm super pleased with that actually. It's not my normal style, as in how I've put it together, but I think it really works and I'm really happy with it. So we have that one. Next up, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of my design team creations for the coming month. So the first one I made is this, and I absolutely love it. I cannot stop looking at it. The image, the coffee image, and the sentiment were provided by Artsy Stamper. She's a UK designer on Etsy. And we have the macaroon paper again. I followed a tutorial by Sam Calcott to make this card, but honestly, I love it. I cannot find anything I dislike about it, but I kind of don't want to give it away now. So I'm thinking this is going to have to go on show somewhere in my house, and I'll just have to remember to dust it because I honestly don't think I can part with it. I really love how it came out. I've used Papercraft Society embossing folder in the back there. I've used some of my stickers. So I really tried to use up my stash in a way that worked with this card. And when you've got a big latte image, there's just endless possibilities. So I am really, really pleased with this. But as I say, I don't think I can part with it. And then I decided that I would do another one. So the twist for this month is florals. So this is what I made for the floral twist, and I've actually done a video on how I made this, and it will be going up on Tuesday. But yeah, I really love this. I don't know if it's showing up, but these actually glitter and shine. So fairly happy with that. Now, my last card, I have toyed with the idea about whether I should show it or not, because it is a Christmas card, and even for me, it's far too early to be doing Christmas crafting, but at the same time, we all start early. So I'm going to show you this one, and let me know in comments whether you're happy to see Christmas cards now, or whether you'd rather I keep them all pulled somewhere and just do one big reveal, either for a Christmas in July or just nearer the time do a these are the ones I've made so far. Let me know in comments, because I'm happy to do whatever. So this is the Christmas card I've made, first one of the year, double time stamping with some spotlight colouring, and I'm actually fairly chuffed with it. I think it came out quite well. This stamp set was from Creative Stamping, and it actually came out at Christmas, but I didn't get much of a chance to use it and play with it, which I was quite sad about at the time, but now I've got all year to fill my boots and play with it as much as I want. So, you know, every cloud and all that. So I'm fairly happy with that. Let me know whether you are happy to see Christmas cards now or whether you'd rather wait. I honestly don't mind. So that is it for this month. I have done journaling and I have done scrapbooking, but I'm not going to share that this month just because this video is getting pretty long, and at some point I will be doing a flip through of the journal and the scrapbook in separate videos, so you can always catch up then. I hope you have enjoyed this share video. Let me know in comments if you have any particular card favourite that I've made this month and how you're doing. I hope you are all safe and keeping well and getting through what is hopefully the end of this pandemic now. Thank you very much for joining me today. If you're not already a subscriber, please do consider subscribing. It really does mean the absolute world to me. I will be back soon with more videos, but until then, take care and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.